So the problem which we are going to solve today is right rotation by n elements. So firstly we need to understand what is meant by right rotation. So we have an array here with 6 elements. If we perform a right rotation, what does that means is that every element is moved to its just next right position, and the last element, this will be performed a rotation, which means if this is the array and we perform a right rotation once, then the outcome of that will be, for example 3 is here, this will go to the next position which is 5, 5 will go to the 2th position, 2 will go to the position where 9 is there, 9 will go to 11th, and the 11 will go to 12, and this 12 will come back to the first place. So after performing one right rotation, the outcome of this will be 12, 3, 5, 2, 9 and 11. Again, if we perform a right rotation of this array, it will be so this array is right rotation once with respect to this array, but right rotation by 2 elements with respect to this array or main array. So if we are asked to perform right rotation by d elements, we need to perform one right rotation d times. This is the basic solution. So firstly, we will need to know how do we perform one right rotation. So basically what we are seeing over here, we are looking at the indexes. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. The index 1 is replaced by what is in index 0. The index 2 is replaced by what is in index 1. So basically we can generalize that if the array's name is ARR, then I plus 1th element is replaced by ith element. This will be the basic formula. But this will not be the case in the case of last element, because we don't have a next element, which means we don't have an I plus 1th element. So in higher programming languages like Java, this will throw an out of bounds exception. So what we need to do to handle that is we take a temporary variable and store the last variable manually there, and we'll perform the rotations of first and last separately. So I'm writing the code for that. So we are taking a loop over here. We are taking the variable name as j, so I am iterating from the first element to the second last element. Second last element, that's why it is j less than n minus 1. We are iterating till this position over here for that case. And yeah, n is the length of the array. The array of name is ARR. We will be using d, the number of rotation which we are going to perform, but first we will try to implement this for one rotation. So the basic statement which we use over here is replacing the next element by the previous element. This will be okay, but just the thing is the first element and second element will be repeated because the first element is not altered. So for that, what we are going to do is firstly create a temporary variable and store the element at the last position in the temporary variable. And after this loops execute, we are simply going to replace the first element by that temporary variable. We can look at the problem. We took a temporary variable and stored the last element in that. We performed the right shift for every other element except the last one. Then in the first one, we replaced the first element by the temporary variable. This will perform an ideal rotation by one element. But in the problem, we are asked to do a rotation by d elements. So what we can do is perform this operation d times. So for that, we simply are going to execute a loop and we are gonna iterate that. So basically this part performs the right shift once, right rotation once, and for this loop is just for executing it d times. And after that, since we have a function, we are going to return this array. I hope this is clear for everyone. Thank you.